Any other person there? Okay, so I'll be giving you the breakdown of Microsoft Excel. You should be able to know what Excel is, why you're learning Excel, what you can do with Excel. You need to familiar with the Excel environment. So we can say that Excel is a spreadsheet program. So I like to shop the notes so you'll be able to see my explanation. So Excel is a spreadsheet program that allows you to store. It allows you to store. It also allows you to organize and analyze informations. So take note of that. Excel allows you to store, allows you to organize and analyze information. Anybody want to ask you a question? Should I go ahead? Any question? Okay, so let's move on. So like I said, Excel is a spreadsheet program that allows you to store, organize, and analyze information. So we also have other spreadsheet programs that can be used for same purpose. An example of it is Google Spreadsheets. So for you to be able to make use of Google Spreadsheets, you must have a Gmail account.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. You must have a Gmail account for you to access the Google Spreadsheets. For the Excel, you can use it offline, then you can use it online. But for you to make use of Google Spreadsheets, you must have a Gmail account before you can access that. Notes. So we have some Excel in recent version. We have Excel 2019, we have Excel 2016, and we have Office 365. I don't know the one you're using. Some of us, I don't know the one you're using. So can you identify the Microsoft package you're using? Is it 2016, 2019, there is 2021, and there is Office 365. So which of these packages are you using currently? There is 2013, there is 2010. Please, which package are you using currently on your system? It's very important to know the application you're using on your system. It's very important. So which one are you using? Are you using 2010? There is 2007. Are you using 2010, 2007, 2013, 2016, 2019, 2021? Which of
I think one is 20. I think one is 2013.
2013.
Yes.
Okay. Who else? Because what I'm asking is that there may be some of the things we may be running, you will not be able to run that. Yes, because of the version of the system you're using. So whether you are keeping a budget, organizing a training log, or creating invoice, Excel make it easy for you to work with different data. It make it easy for you to work with different data. Is my screen bold enough? A file will be sent to you after the lecture. Is it bold enough?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So, like I said, we have the 2019, 2016 Excel as Office 365. So those are various packages we have in Microsoft Excel. And you know, once it's being updated, there are more features on them. They add more features on them. If you're making use of Excel 2013, there are some tools you will not be seeing on that application. So I will encourage every one of us, at least the list you should use is 2019, the list 2019. Then you can decide to install 2021 or Office 365. So any of those, you're free to go. But 2013, 2010, anything 2013 below, I won't advise you to use it in this class. I won't advise you to use it in the class. So let's move on. Working with Excel environment. That's the next thing we're looking at. Working with Excel environment. So I want to take it slow with us. So the ribbon and the quick access toolbars are where you find the commands to perform common tasks in Excel. The ribbons and the quick access toolbars are where you find the commands to perform common tasks in Excel. The backstage view gives you various options for saving and opening files, printing, and sharing your documents. So let's look at this brief explanation. So this is our Excel. So if you click on the file, you get a view of the backstage view. So this is the backstage view. So this is the backstage view. What can you see on the backstage view? You can see home, new, open, info, save, save as, history, print, share, export, close, accounts, and options. So those are some of the things you can find under the backstage view. Then we have what? Blank workbook. We have blank workbook. So we also have templates that you can use. These are templates that have been designed. Maybe you want to do one or two tables. You can easily pick each of these templates. There are templates for budget. So depending on the kind of template you want to use. So there are different kind of templates here. You can search, then get the templates and pick and edit. So I'm not going through that. So let's click on the blank workbook. So this is the blank workbook. This is the overview. This is the blank workbook. So I'll be explaining some of these tools here. Your major goal as a student or someone going into data analysis using Excel is to get familiar with these tools, the ribbons, then the tabs. So you must go through them and master them. So here we have the file. So I've showed us the file. The file gives us the backstage view. Then we have the home tab, we have insert tab, we have page layout, formula, data tab, we have the review, we have view, we have help, then power pivot. Each of them have their functionalities. Each of these tabs have its functionalities. Each of them has its functionality. Under the home tab, we have the paste, we have format painter, we have copy and paste. We have copy and paste. Then under the font, we have bold, italic, underline, border. We have fill color, text color. Then we have decrease front index, increase front index. Then we have the font. These are some of the basics. So we have alignment. Under alignment, we have top align, we have middle align, we have bottom align. Here we have left align, we have center align, then we have right align. Coming to this side, we have what? Decrease index, then we have increase index. Decrease index and increase index. So we also have merge and center. We have merge and center. So we'll be looking at how we can implement some of these tools. So this is the insert tab. This is the page layouts. This is the formula tab. This is the data tab, review tab, view. So each of these tabs have what? Have groups of commands. Each of the tabs have what? Groups of commands. Please take notes of that. So the first thing I would like you to get is the ribbon. You need to understand what a ribbon is. So let's go. The ribbon. The ribbon. Let me explain what a ribbon is, then we'll move on. So what is a ribbon? So Excel uses a tabbed ribbon system instead of the traditional menu. The ribbon contains multiple tabs, which I've explained. Each tab with several groups of commands. You will use these tabs to perform most common tasks in Excel. That is your ribbon. You will use it to perform most common tasks in Excel. Some of the tasks you'll be using in Excel is going to come from what? The ribbon. So these are the ribbons which I've showed us now. Just showed us now, not quite long. These are the ribbons from the file, the home, insert, page layout, formula, data tab, review, view, help, and power pivot. You can add as many tabs you want to add, but you summarize everything here, they are called ribbons. They are called what? Ribbon. Each with several groups of commands. Each with several groups of commands. So take note. Each of the ribbon with several groups of commands. Is that clear? Should I go ahead, or you want to ask a question? Anybody want to ask a question? Should I go ahead? You can kindly raise your hand so I can move ahead to know that you are active in the class. Okay, so let's move on. So here we have cells. We have cells. What is a cell? A cell is intersection of a row and a column. Cell is intersection of a row and a column. These boxes you're seeing, they are called what? They are called cells. A cell is intersection of a row and a column. Take note of that. Cell is intersection of a row and a column. Next, like I told you, each cells are made up of what? Rows and columns. So identify rows in Excel by numbers. So rows are identified by numbers. All these numbers, they are called row. The other names you can use for it is called horizontal. You can call them horizontal. Then for the letters are vertical, or it can be called fields. These are columns. So in Microsoft Excel, columns are identified by letters. In Microsoft Excel, columns are identified by letters. So take notes. In Microsoft Excel, columns are identified by letters. Columns are identified by letters. So we have column A, column B, column C, then we have 1, 2, and so on, so on. So now you understand what a cell is, you understand what a column is. Let's move on to the next thing. We have name box. What is this name box? The name box displays the active cells, the name of an active cell. So if you click on any of these cells, the name box shows you what? The name of that active cell. So if you click on any of these and check the name box, it will show what? The name of the active cell. So the name of this active cell is what? D2. D2 is what? The name of that active cell. Next, we have the formula bar. This is the formula bar. So what and what can you do in formula bar? In formula bar, you can enter a formula or edit a formula in the formula bar. You can enter a text or a formula. Then you can edit it. You can say that you can enter. See that you can enter or edit using a formula bar. So take notes on that. Here we have sheets. So the workbook comprises of multiple sheets. So you can have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. So as many sheets as you wish to have. So the workbook comprises of what? Of multiple sheets. So we are currently opening a one workbook. So this one workbook can contain as many sheets you want in this workbook. So you take notes. In a workbook, you can have more than one sheet in a workbook. You can have more than one sheet in a workbook. So that is that. Any question if I move on again? Any question? Any question? Should I go ahead? Any question? So now you've understood what we call the worksheet. Also, the columns. You know what a column is now? That column is intersection of what? A cell is intersection of a row and a column. Then columns are identified by letters, while rows are identified by numbers. Each cell has its own name or cell address based on its own column, based on its columns and rows. So, and I give us example that this cell now, the active name is what? F6. That means the name of this cell is what? Is F6. Each of these cells have a name. So if you click on it, you see the name attached to it. That is B9. If you click on this, you see the name attached to it. So each of these cells have what? Have a name. Each of the cells have a name. So next, you can select multiple cells at same time. A group of cells is known as cell range. A group of cells is known as cell range. So you can select multiple cells at the same time. So when you select multiple cells, it is called cell range. For example, if I select from D, column D, this D2 to what? To D18. That is the range. D2 to D18. This is the range of this highlighted cell. That is the range of the highlighted cell. So in Excel, you can select multiple cells at the same time. A group of cells is known as what? As cell range. Take note. A group of cells is known as cell range. So take note of that. A group of cells is known as cell range. Any question, Mr. Fuad? Any question?
Oh, no. Can go on.
Okay. Who else is still there? Any question, madam? Okay. So, let's move on. So I'm going to practicalize a sample template, which I'm going to send to us just to play around with it. So 1 minute, I'll drop it on the group. Okay. So let's walk through the sample table. So before I send the table, so now some of us have a clue of what Excel is all about. So just keep it in mind that Excel is a spreadsheet program. Spreadsheet program that is used to collect, organize, and analyze information. Can be used to organize and analyze information. Take note of that. So I'll be sending us something, a sample for us to.
I think for George now. For George. Oh, sharp. I don't think I know. Now, wait on it. Yeah, I know that there is entrance.